You're about to hear something that could drastically change the narrative, so stop now. Tom Brady may have just hinted at a new romance, and you'll recognize her. As I walk you through the real events, the photos, the clues that others are pointing out, and the one small element that almost everyone missed but that ties everything together, keep reading. Consider this: despite the familiar faces at the table, the summer lights on the river, and everyone trying to figure out who he's seeing, Tom keeps his calm smile. First, the incident that went viral on the internet, having dinner on a yacht with a famous actress who doesn't need to be introduced. Many said, it's her, based on the grins, seating, and body language. The onslaught of comments followed. It was called a summer fling by some. No, it's just friends, others responded, but Tom remained calm and kept his own matters to himself. That's how he does things. But the evidence kept growing. There's a gathering place here, a quiet haven there, and a conversation that seems a little cozier than usual. Additionally, bear in mind that the media has already covered his romantic life. As was disclosed earlier this year, he has occasionally been connected to a famous supermodel. The story has been simple ever since: he remains silent and only talks when he is prepared. Why does this new moment feel different at the moment? There were many faces in the room, the situation was public, and the relationship was organic. When two persons have a similar sense of humor, do you know the expression? The supporters saw it that way. But instead of making extravagant claims or trying to draw attention, Tom wisely chose to use simple indicators that speak for themselves. Who has the reputation to walk next him with ease, the charm to match his grace, and the sense of style that elevates a space even when she remains silent? That's what she is, in case you were wondering. Think of the famous person that lights up red carpets, makes everyone laugh during interviews, and is at ease with sports, fashion, and music. You will easily recognize her, people remark. But let's take our time and be fair. Speculation spreads swiftly. Some websites advertise one product one day and another the next. What matters is what we can observe: happy times spent together, regular gatherings, whispers from those in attendance, and a steady, circumspect approach to seclusion. Tom has made it clear that he wants to accept responsibility for his wrongdoings, quit showing off his personal life to get attention, and move forward in a compassionate way. Numerous inferences could result from that. So what's the point of this video? We'll begin by emphasizing the key moments that created the buzz, including the meal, the pictures of the yacht, and the warm smiles. Next, we'll look into why supporters think this is more than just a rumor. To find out what has changed this time, we'll next compare it to the other name that keeps coming up and the supermodel link that never really vanishes. Now we'll provide the tiny clue that most people missed. It's not a ring or a kiss. Its size is decreased via hand placement, timing, and a quick look before the camera pans away. That is the central idea of the narrative. This will appeal to you just as much as Tom's gaming face, since it exhibits the same level of control and attention to detail in real life. Hold on until the very end, because I'll pause the frame on the little clue and explain why it matters. And whether you think this is the real deal or if it's just summer, please let me know in the comments. Something distinct. This is unrelated to censure or guilt. It tells the story of two adults who find a happy, tranquil way. Tom has a full life outside of football, a hectic career, and kids. She has her own universe as well. They will go out together because it feels right, not because the internet is yelling at them. So it's likely that the well-known visage is standing behind him. Actually, there are more indications now than there were in the past. But they do have the last say. Share your opinions about the brief chronology and the freeze-frame clue by reading all the way to the end. Click like, share your thoughts below, and come back for the next video, which will offer a clearer explanation of important stories presented in a quiet, background noise-free manner.